Hey, quick question. If someone handed you a check for $182,000, would you take it? Of course you would. We all would. But here's what's wild. Right now, millions of Americans are quietly turning down that exact amount, and they have absolutely no idea they're doing it. I'm talking about Social Security, specifically the decision of when to claim it. And if you get it wrong, or more honestly, if nobody ever explained it to you, it could cost you six figures over your lifetime. And the frustrating part? The Social Security Administration doesn't exactly advertise this. So today, we're going to walk through exactly what the trap is, why so many people fall into it, and what you can actually do about it. Let's get into it. So first, a little context, because I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Social Security is a retirement benefit you earn by working and paying into the system throughout your career. When you retire, you get monthly payments for the rest of your life. Simple enough, right? But here's where it gets interesting. You don't have to claim it at one specific age. You actually have a window, anywhere from age 62 all the way up to age 70. And the age you choose to start claiming, it permanently changes how much you receive every single month for life. Now here's the stat that should stop you in your tracks. According to the Social Security Administration, about 29% of Americans claim at 62, the earliest possible age, every single year. 29%. That's almost 1 in 3 people, and a huge portion of them are walking right into a financial trap without realizing it. Okay, so let's talk about the math, because this is where it gets real. Let's say your full retirement age is 67. That's the age the government considers normal retirement for most people born after 1960. At 67, let's say your Social Security benefit is $2,000 a month. That's our baseline. Now, if you claim early at 62, your benefit gets permanently reduced. We're talking a 30% cut. So instead of $2,000 a month, you're getting $1,400 every month, forever. On the flip side, if you wait until 70, your benefit increases by 8% for every year you delay past 67. So that same $2,000 becomes $2,480 a month. So we're looking at a range of $1,400 at one end, all the way to $2,480 at the other. That's over $1,000 a month difference. Now, let's zoom out. If you live to 85, which is very realistic, here's what that adds up to over your lifetime. Claiming at 62 gives you $1,400 a month for 276 months. That's $386,400 total. Claiming at 67 gives you $2,000 a month for 216 months. That's $432,000 total. And claiming at 70 gives you $2,480 a month for 180 months. That's $446,400 total. Now, I want to be honest with you. The raw monthly payment gap doesn't tell the whole story. When you factor in what that extra $600 a month could have grown to if invested, the lifetime gap pushes to around $182,000. That's the number I mentioned at the top. And yes, it's a real documented figure. I'll link to the research in the description below. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. What if I need the money at 62? Or what if I don't live that long? That's a completely fair point. And it's exactly why I don't want to tell you to always wait until 70. That's not the right framing. The right question to ask is, what is my break-even age? Here's how it works. If you claim early at 62, you get smaller checks, but you get more of them. If you wait until 70, you get bigger checks, but fewer of them. There's an exact age where those two totals cross over. For most people, the break-even point is somewhere between age 78 and 82. That means if you expect to live past 80, waiting will almost certainly pay off. If you have serious health concerns and don't expect to reach 78, claiming earlier might actually make sense for you. This is one of those decisions where your personal situation genuinely matters. Here's a quick rule of thumb. If you expect to live past 82, strongly consider waiting until 67 or even 70. If you have health concerns or a shorter life expectancy, claiming earlier may be reasonable. And if you're still working at 62, almost never claim early. And I'll tell you exactly why in just a moment. Okay, here's a bonus trap that almost nobody talks about, and it catches a lot of people off guard. If you claim Social Security at 62, but you're still working, the government actually claws back some of your benefits. It's called the earnings test. In 2024, if you earn more than about $22,000 a year, Social Security withholds $1 for every $2 you earn above that limit. So if you're making $50,000 a year and claiming at 62, you could lose a significant chunk of your monthly benefit. Now, to be fair, those withheld dollars aren't completely gone. They do get added back to your benefit when you reach full retirement age, but you're still giving the government an interest-free loan on your own money in the meantime. Not ideal. The bottom line, if you're still working and thinking about claiming early, that math almost never works out in your favor.
All right, so now that we've covered the trap, let's talk about what you can actually do with this information. Step 1. Go to ssa.gov and create a My Social Security account. It's free. It takes about 10 minutes. And it will show you your estimated benefit at 62, 67, and 70 based on your actual earnings record. Step 2. Use a break-even calculator. I'll link one in the description. Plug in your numbers, pick a life expectancy you feel is realistic for you, and see what the math actually shows for your situation. Step 3. If you're married, don't make this decision in isolation. Spousal Social Security strategy is a whole separate topic, and your combined claiming decision could be worth tens of thousands more than you'd get just optimizing solo. I'll cover that in a future video. And step 4, and I say this genuinely, not just as a disclaimer. If your situation is complicated, talk to a fee-only financial planner before you make this call. This is a permanent decision. It's worth an hour with a professional.
The Social Security system is complicated by design, and most people are never given a clear explanation of how the timing decision actually works. That's exactly why I make videos like this one. If this was useful to you, hit the subscribe button. I put out a new video every week on exactly these kinds of hidden financial traps and what you can do about them. And if you want to go deeper on retirement, my next video covers exactly how required minimum distributions can push you into a surprise tax bracket after 73. It's another one of those nobody warned me about this moments. I'll link it right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.